What is going on in the Bravo universe? Vanderpump Rules star Tom Sandoval is suing his ex-girlfriend Ariana Madix in regards to the whole Raquel revenge corn situation. We have Mauricio Umansky from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and Buying Beverly Hills on Netflix out here at the airport kissing on some woman that looks like Dorit, maybe Sutton. And not only that, Andy Cohen is saying that there needs to be a rebrand, aka reboot, of the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Welcome back to the Kempire channel, your number one source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So here's your Bravo update, because there's so many Bravo stories going on right now. I feel like this all needed to be one particular video. Let's first start with Mauricio. So Mauricio, look, he is a separated man. Some of you say, I don't care if you're separated. Unless you're divorced, you should not be dating anyone else. Some of you feel that way. I don't feel that way, especially if both people are on the same page about their relationship and what's happening in their relationship. And it seems like Kyle and Mauricio apparently are on the same page, but then there's a part of me that believes that this is a scheme that Kyle set up to come to us with the BS so that they can talk about it this season. But we'll play along, Kyle. We'll play along. All right. Scissoring. Sorry. All right. So TMZ got the photos of Mauricio abroad, flying to Greece. Apparently, I don't know who this woman is. I know by the time I upload this video, the Bravo investigators will have figured out who this woman is. All right. Mauricio Umansky clearly is back in the dating pool, locking lips with a mystery woman while overseas, and it kind of seals the deal that it's definitely over between him and Kyle Richards. The real estate mogul touched down in Mykonos, Greece, Tuesday, where he was photographed hopping off a plane and collapsing. Y'all are so dramatic, TMZ. Collapsing in the arms of a hot blonde wearing a sheer cover-up over a dark bikini. Homegirl showed up to the airport in a dark bikini. Look, no class. I know it's hot in Greece. But no class. Who shows up to the airport in a bikini? Okay. So they said that where he was photographed hopping off a plane and collapsing into the arms of a hot blonde wearing a sheer cover over a dark bikini, whom he embraced with a passionate hug and kiss. He looks very happy. He looks very passionate. They said the two are completely wrapped up in each other's bodies, and like we said, they shared a smooch, suggesting they're a romantic item. This definitely ain't some stranger either. They said it's interesting Mauricio and his lady friend's intimate moment took place at the airport because it looks like she's actually there to pick him up, which would indicate they're serious. Okay, which would indicate, how do they know each other? Is she from Greece, or is she meeting him in Greece and she decided to pick him up? How long has this relationship been going on? And Mauricio is not new to this. I always say this when it comes to Kyle and Mauricio in this whole situation when Kyle started not wearing her ring and things like that. I said, they're not new to this. They've been in the public eye for a very long time. So they know in public spaces, if you didn't want the public to know, you would do this undercover. And that's with all of the celebrities. When you see them out yelling at paparazzi and things like that, a lot of times they go to the places where paparazzi is and try to act like they're mad about it. So TMZ says, granted, we don't know the exact nature of their relationship at this point, but it points to girlfriend status as opposed to a booty call. Who wrote this article? Show yourself. He certainly knows her, and she knows him too. Okay? He seems to have a type, and that type does not appear to be Kyle. Damn, Kyle. It's all right. Maybe he has multiple types. Okay? Maybe he has multiple types, which is fine. All right, so good for you, Mauricio. Now you can cheat in peace. I mean, have a relationship in peace. He's a single guy, technically. Technically. I wonder now if we're going to see them actually move forward with an actual divorce. Because when you go public like this, it's hard to go back after how many years together. And I know some of you are still waiting on Kyle to own Morgan Wade. I don't care. Honestly, I'm probably more invested in this relationship between Mauricio and Dorit. Honestly, when I'm looking at this photo, I'm like, this could be Dorit. We know it's not Dorit, but I'm like, just saying. Anyways, congrats, Mauricio. Congrats. No congrats to this damn man, Tom Sandoval. So you know Raquel is suing Tom Sandoval and Ariana Madix, right, for revenge porn. And this all stems from, okay, for those that don't know, this all stems from, allegedly, I'm going to say, when Ariana found out that he was cheating, she found an intimate video of Raquel on his phone. And allegedly, she distributed this. She sent it to Raquel. She sent it to other people. This is what Raquel is alleging. All right. So our friends over at Vulture write this. They said Tom Sandoval has filed a lawsuit against Ariana Madix for getting on his phone and obtaining explicit videos of Rachel or Raquel Leviss. This same video is the subject of 2 revenge porn lawsuits. Leviss has filed against Tom Sandoval and Ariana Madix. The same video that alerted Madix to the affair between Leviss and Sandoval that began midway through filming Vanderpump Rules Season 10. Us Weekly reports that the suit claims that Madix made copies of the video and distributed them to Leviss and third parties without her permission. Made copies? How you do that? Anyways, according to Leviss, Tom Sandoval saved the video without her permission. First of all, I don't know how he got this video. I don't know if she sent him the video, or I don't know if he recorded it. If he recorded this while they were on FaceTime, I mean, he's already disgusting, but okay. They said it's abhorrent that Tom Sandoval continues to torment Miss Madix. Madix's attorney, Jordan Sussman, said in a statement. From engaging in an illicit affair that shattered her home and stability to months of emotional warfare, and now this attempt to further shirk personal responsibility for the effects his actions have had on her and her emotional well-being. He added that they're confident a jury will see through this latest ploy and dismiss his frivolous claims. Here's the thing, like, what's the end game here for everyone involved? Like, I can now, I'm really seeing why Ariana is just like, I'm not engaging in this, because you see the level of petty that this man is going to. You're doing a cross lawsuit within this lawsuit instead of us banding together and getting rid of this thing and moving forward. Oh, I don't understand how you guys hold on to these toxic relationships in this way. Ariana, look, at this point, I don't even blame you, because you've left this man. You've got a whole other life, a whole other boyfriend, a whole other career. Ariana, don't come back to Vanderpump Rules, because I feel like that's just going to keep this man in your life in every shape and form. I know he's always going to be somewhat connected, but no, don't come back next season. Don't come back. I'm sure they're going to talk about you, but continue to live your best life. All right, over there at Love Island, USA. Looking great. I saw a video of her today with a ponytail. I said, okay, Ariana, the glow up is real. I mean, there's not much of a glow. She's always been beautiful, but yeah, come on. So Tom Sandoval is now suing his ex-girlfriend after he cheated on said girlfriend with the woman that's now suing him. The mistress is now suing him. I can't. And her. I get her frustration. I do. All right. Speaking of frustration, let's talk about what's happening over at the Real Housewives of New Jersey. So I saw a couple of clips. Andy has already, it seems as if Andy's on the same page as a lot of us, that something needs to happen over at the Real Housewives of New Jersey. I know in a recent interview, Teresa Giudice said that she was not leaving her show. All right. There's been a lot of speculation as to what's going to happen for New Jersey. They're not getting reunion. They're getting some sort of special that they're going to do to kind of round out the season. And Andy Cohen has been asked by fans, you know, this needs to be a reboot, a rebrand, something. And Andy, in interviews recently on his radio show, says, "Yeah, I could see a rebrand." So People Magazine reports this. They said the Real Housewives of New Jersey may be getting a facelift. On Monday, July 15th, Andy Cohen confirmed during a live episode of SiriusXM's Andy Cohen Live that Bravo was working on revamping the long-running reality show. When a fan called in to ask a question, they admitted that the franchise could use new energy after a controversial season.
is it not time for a rebrand? It is time.
Yes.
I think it's time to do what happened with New York, bring fresh faces in. That said, I love the Rachel and Danielle combo on New Jersey. I love that they're fresh and young. They're funny. And Jen Fessler, even, I love there is positive energy.
I agree.
There's all the negativity from get rid of all the others. Set them free. Let them move on to the new.
We're going to figure something out. We're all on the same page. How about that?
They said, I think it's time to do what happened with New York. Bring fresh faces in, the caller explained, referring to the Real Housewives of New York's recent casting shakeup. The fan added how new Real Housewives of New Jersey cast members Danielle Cabral and Rachel Fuda had brought a fresh and young dynamic to the group. They said, it's just there's all the negativity, they said, of the tenured Bravo celebrities. Set them free. Let them move on to the new. The Housewives head honcho agreed with the fan sentiments and revealed that the network had a plan in works. We're gonna figure something out, Cohen shared. We're gonna figure something out. We're all on the same page about that. Well, here's the thing. I'm hoping, because every time I open Twitter, I see a lot of the content creators that cover New Jersey going back and forth fighting over the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Not only do we need a revamp there, we need new fans. We need new fans that are going to be watching these new set of ladies. Because I don't know, even with a new cast, if it's going to change the fans. The fans of the Real Housewives of New Jersey, and I'm not talking about all the fans, because clearly we're all fans of the show, so we're not all the same toxic, toxicity that we see on places like Twitter when it talks about Real Housewives of New Jersey. The way that these content creators are going after each other and making threats, doxing, doing all this stuff, you guys need to get a life. Because if this is what you're doing with your life for something that doesn't necessarily pay you, I know some of you are getting paid, okay? But some of you are not. And some of you are not getting paid enough to do some of the things that you're doing on social media in the name of a housewife that you think is your friend, but really is just using you. And that's not, I'm talking about both sides, because they all do it, as Jennifer Aiden said on Watch What Happens Live this week. That's where there needs to be a revamp. Because the fans, if we continue with the fans of New Jersey into this reboot, it's going to continue to be as toxic as it already is. So I don't put 100% blame on just the Housewives. A lot of these fans, I'm going to put quotes in quotes, fans have made this show unbearable to watch and even recap. So a rebrand might be the right word. We got to rebrand it because it's turned into toxic. Guys, as always, let's continue this conversation. I want to know your reaction to all of this Bravo news. Let's continue this conversation in the comment section. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.
You bring the lighter, I got the fuse. You make a fire, I'll add the fuel. Follow my lead.